I'm going to warn you, this video will contain Breaking Dawn spoilers, so if you have not read Breaking Dawn and you don't want the storyline to be spoiled, please do not watch this video any further. I made notes. Yeah. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
The kisses of the sun were sweet, I didn't blink, I let it in my eyes. Like an exotic drink, the radio playing songs that I have never heard. I don't know what to say, and not another word, just la 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 la.
I think Our Miss Monday K summed it up completely, all my feelings about the hatred towards Stephenie Meyer about Breaking Dawn. So, K, yes. If you didn't like it, that's fine. I didn't like everything about it either. But, anything Stephenie Meyer publishes, I'm gonna read because I respect the woman for her talent. That's all I'm gonna say about the haters. It's ridiculous. I am 100% more disappointed in the Twilight fandom than I am in any part of Breaking Dawn. Yeah. I'm going to start out with what I disliked. I think it's really basically the same thing that everybody kind of had a hard time accepting. The whole pregnancy thing really threw me for a loop. You're reading and you're like, what? I was disappointed thoroughly, actually, until I got to the third book of Breaking Dawn, the last part of the book, and then it all turned around for me. I just absolutely started loving it. Putting Jacob's perspective in the middle really kind of threw me. It was hard switching perspectives in my mind. But I'm glad Stephenie Meyer did it that way because we got to see through Jacob's eyes. And I actually like him now. That's really odd for me to say, but I actually like Jacob. And I didn't used to at all. Renesmee, I think she's written very well, but the thing that bothers me is like she's a little bit overkilled. I think it's cool that she's part vampire, part human, but the fact that she can touch you and let you see everything she's thinking, and on top of that, she's a 3-month-old with a speech pattern. It's just a little overkill. I wish she would have had one or the other. Like, she couldn't talk, but the way she communicated was by touching you. That would have been enough right there. Just enough. But I do like the fact that the baby was introduced because it ties up all the loose ends and it gives Bella and Edward everything they wanted. And how can you be mad about that? Like, I liked the wedding, and then when Jacob showed up, I was like, oh, dun dun dun, here we go. This is gonna be the problem. But it wasn't. I did like the wedding. I actually like the fact that the characters changed. Everybody's really complaining about how Stephenie Meyer lost the characters. I don't think she lost them at all. I think that she made them grow up, and that was the whole purpose. You know, would you want another book with a whiny Bella, an overprotective Edward, a heartbroken Jacob? Do you want it to end like that? I mean, the story had to evolve. When Bella became mom, she had to mature. She had to change. And then she had to drastically change when she became a vampire. They have to change. The story has to continue. So I'm actually glad that the characters changed a bit. The thing that really cracked me up was the love-hate relationship between Rosalie and Jacob over Nessie, and the blonde jokes, and just getting to see Jacob's personality for the first time. It was really cool, and like, I like him. Like I said, you know, I just can't help it. The honeymoon. A lot of people said they didn't like that. I liked it, personally. I liked it. We finally get to find out what Edward actually smells like. Honey, lilac, and sun. That's good enough for me. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody didn't come out with a perfume that was based on that. I would be really, really surprised. The book, for me, all of this is my personal opinion, but for me, the book could not have ended better. And Edward can finally see how Bella truly feels about him. He can finally see into her mind like he's been unable to. And I cried. The last 2 pages made me cry. Overall, I think like everybody else, I was a little bit disappointed, but I like the book. I really do like it, and I actually read it through a second time, and I liked it better the second time. I think it was because I wasn't so shocked. Is it my favorite book? Absolutely not. Do I like everything about it? Absolutely not. But overall, I do like it. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my Breaking Dawn release party. I'm going to show you some clips, and first I just have to say there were a lot of people there. Way more than what I was expecting. The party started at 10, and by the time I got there, there were already like hundreds of people there. And I was just shocked. Do you remember me posing the question a few weeks ago about pictures with Edward that I didn't know whether it was going to be a real guy or a cutout? Real guy. And I feel so sorry for him. Yeah. I'm going to show you why. That poor boy stood there all night long and took pictures. The line was continuous, it was never ending, and they only took breaks to touch up his makeup because they whited him out all nice, you know. And he was so nice. I went up to him during the last part of the night, and I was like, can I have my picture taken with you? And he just had this wonderful grin on his face, and he's like, well, absolutely. So he was a really sweet guy, but I still feel so sorry for him. I don't think he's going to want to look at another girl for several months. There were a lot of people that were dressed up in like prom attire because that was the theme. They were mostly a younger crowd, but I was very surprised to see a lot of girls my age there, and even older, like 30-somethings, 40-somethings. It was interesting. So now I'm just going to show you like the rest of my footage. Is it too dark? You guys, look. Breaking Dawn. I hold Edward and Bella's fate in my hands. Now I'm off to read.